Paddock to plate, farm to fork, seasonally harvested, locally sourced. These are the new hipster terms that have turned the reading of a menu into a marathon, inevitably done in the low-lit ambience of an excruciatingly expensive restaurant. It's not enough now to simply serve steak, vegetables and fries. That cow must walk into the kitchen, those greens must live nearby, and those fries must be so fresh they've leapt into the fryer by themselves. Chances are, though, those ingredients have been sourced right here in the food bowl of New South Wales. We're in the thriving agricultural town of Orange in the central west of New South Wales. I'm exploring the region in classic style with Orange Combi Capers, who offer tailor-made tours of the area. Why did you decide to do these tours?
It was a collaboration with a good friend of mine who has a combi passion as well.
So he's a nut also.
He's a bit of a nut.
First stop, Huntley Berry Farm, home to some of the area's best produce. Add to that farm animals and tractor rides, and you've got a day out for the whole family.
Yeah, look, the farm's become a real popular tourist attraction for Orange.
And you're all organic here, aren't you?
We're a 100% organic farm.
Yeah.
We can honestly say we've used no pesticides or chemicals for the past 6 years.
Boy, you're popular out here. The kids, I was watching these kids before. It's almost like they've got an Easter egg hunt. The thrill of the hunt is something.
Look, I think one of the reasons why the farm's so popular because people like to come out and search for their own strawberries.
Yeah.
You know, anyone can go into a supermarket and buy a punnet of strawberries, but it's just the excitement that you've picked the fruit yourself.
That's right. It's that hunter-gatherer thing. Look what I've provided.
Well, that's it.
What's more significant is that the farm is an Australian disability enterprise, giving locals with disabilities the chance to get involved and develop farming skills for life.
Currently, we have 15 supported employees, and they absolutely love coming out to the farm.
Yeah. Heading back toward the thriving Orange metropolis, and menus all over town are teeming with local produce and mouth-watering morsels. Reyne Bakery has a reputation for some of the best croissants in the country.
Look, we just always wanted to replicate what we were having in France on our travels and so on, and we couldn't find something equivalent.
Yeah. What's the secret ingredient?
10 years of trial and error.
Right.
And I won't say what the secret ingredient is.
Yeah. Load of butter.
Load. 50%.
And that is as authentic a croissant as you will get anywhere south of Paris.
They're delicious.
What is it about gelati? It's just cream, milk and sugar, but it's the hip new addiction. Even here in Orange, one of the coldest places in the world, it just marches out the door. When this place first opened, they sold 1 ton of the stuff in 3 days. Spilt Milk Bar brings a taste of Italy to downtown Orange. So everything is made in-house?
Everything's made in-house. We don't use any artificial flavours, colours.
And is it all, like, locally sourced?
A lot of it's locally sourced. The milk is from Little Big Dairy in Dubbo. Stone fruit and berries are all local.
Why do you keep it beneath the lid, not on
This
display?
is called a pozzetti. It's an Italian... It's the traditional way of serving gelato in Italy.
But does the lid help?
The lid, so it keeps it dark, it keeps the air away from it, so it keeps the gelato in the best possible environment.
So the next stop is Nashdale Lane cellar door to do a bit of wine tasting.
Right, here we are.
Just down here.
Oh, this is magnificent out here, isn't it?
It's a lovely vineyard and cellar door.
And a really fertile valley, perfect for growing vines.
It is.
Oh, as you can see. Already prized for its food scene, Orange is also renowned as an emerging wine region, particularly for its cool climate varieties.
Excellent afternoon wine, but also great with cheese boards, that kind of thing. It's really, really nice, easy drinking white.
Oh, it's got a delightful texture too, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's the ideal place to settle in for the afternoon or for a couple of days with luxury glamping cabins on site. Beautiful spot you've got here.
Yeah, it is. So this is an old apple packing shed. So the vineyard here was planted in 2001. It's a great experience here when you're tasting wines, because as customers are coming in trying the wines, you can literally show them the blocks where
You're right in amongst
everything's
it.
come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We often talk about, you know, paddock to plate. This is grape to glass, isn't it?
Vine to wine.
Vine to wine, of course.